Hi, everyone. So, these are truly unique times, and unique times come with special attraction, I guess, to those of us who sort of live within this history life. So, we at the Connecticut Crossroads Project thought that it would be a great idea to encourage all of you to leave us a memory. Let us know what it's like living through this pandemic. So, to start things off, to make recording number one of the pandemic collection, although I guess quarantine collection has a better ring to it, I thought that I would tell you what it's like for me to live through this pandemic. So, it's been weird. It's been incredibly surreal. Um, it seemed like things changed overnight. So I work in a library, and we started off, and there were trickles of news and trickles of things were getting stranger and weirder and harder and more dangerous. And so we didn't know what to do, and then it seemed like overnight we were just closed. We're still reporting. In fact, I'm recording this within my library because I have a 3-year-old, and it's the only way to get a moment of quiet. But it was really bizarre. So we went from sort of an incredibly normal life to one that was fairly isolating. So that's from the work perspective. I mean, we're still reporting, we're still helping our community, we're still doing things to keep busy because we have so much to do. We do a lot more than just books in libraries. But it's just so different. And then I would say walking downtown, whether it's downtown New Milford, downtown Bridgewater, it is dead. It is so surreal. And I was talking to someone, actually my mom, the other day, and she was saying how odd it is to see all of these white sheets of paper on people's doors that are signs saying that they're closed. And that's because it is. It has this sort of, I want to stay away from this word because I don't think things are like this, but it has this apocalyptic feeling to it. We are such social creatures, and to not be surrounded by other people is odd. So yeah, so work, that's downtown. And then maybe a third thing I wanted to touch on is how it's impacted personally my family. It's been great in some ways, and I know that sounds horrible because it's a terrible situation, and I wouldn't wish this on anyone. But being able to spend this quality time with my wife and my son and my daughter, and then even seeing my mom a lot more and checking in on her, I feel like it's brought us together in some ways. And it's you know how, I mean, I know I live in like a sort of a bubble working in a library and having a wife who's a teacher, but do you remember that feeling, or do you still know that feeling how on snow days when the world stops, everything's sort of quiet. The only thing that you really hear outside are the snowplows going by. There's no pressure to do anything. That's how it all sort of feels right now to me. And mind you, there are tons of people who are on the front lines of this, who are working so hard. And my heart goes out to them. I mean, the retail workers who are still reporting, the nurses, the doctors, all of those people. But the world feels, I don't want to minimize the impact of coronavirus, but it feels calmer. And I think that is probably my biggest takeaway from this. It's been good for me as someone who I think likes to keep busy, likes to always be learning something, doing something. It's been good for me to just stop, not really be allowed to go anyplace, and enjoy the simplicity of it all. So, this is Chris from the Connecticut Crossroads. This was my answer to the question of what's it like living through a pandemic. I hope you'll join me. And if you do, you can win a $50 gift card to Amazon. So there's that too. Thanks a lot, and have a great day.